Hello. Hello, many of you don't know me, but I started in NIA a long time ago. I helped to pioneer it. I haven't aged as well as my sister. But one thing my sister did for me is when I went to the black belt, she had me shave my hair. We dyed it purple. She said it would transform my life, and it certainly has. And I've been this way ever since. So I've been barefoot. Also, she told me to take my shoes off. My feet are very, very black. They've been that way for most of my life now. But it's really nice to be here to honor my sister, whose skin has also aged a little better than mine has. Oh.
Hi. I'm here as well. I was with NIA back in the early days also, and I can remember how Debbie wore many, many hats. I'm Paul Gould, by the way, my dear Jenny's husband, and I can remember how Debbie wore many, many hats all through NIA in its development. And back in the day, she also wore many hairdos. She would, I'd be up there for the first white belt and she'd have one hairdo. I'd see her a few months later with another hairdo. And it was just very interesting. Excuse me for a second here. You know, you just never knew what you were going to see. Actually, it doesn't look that different from the other one, but you never knew what you were going to see with her. And ultimately, well, oh no. Yes. Yeah. And you see, every time it was a surprise, and she would look totally different, just like I do. In the end, we ended up with pretty much the same hairdo that we both have today.
And I'd like to just end with a little what Paul learned from, this is kind of, his claim to fame was Jingo. He did it 4,382 times at Rancho La Puerta, knew it by heart. And then there was, hello, Mr. President.
Carlos in Minuano.
In Minuano, we
Yes.
did Minuano 3,422 times. To say, Debbie, we love you, this is Paul saying, you're amazing.
Oh, and this is Jenny in NIA saying you're amazing. And on a serious note, I do have to say that one of the biggest memories I have is at brown belt training when an issue came up for me in the training of trust, and we were in NIA studio in that big huge room, and you had me go from at one end of the studio and run full blast and leap into the air, and you told me you would catch me. I'm 6 feet, 160 pounds, you are what you are, and you caught me in midair. And it was one of the most remarkable experiences of my life. Something I'll always remember. And I love you. Congratulations on 30 incredible years.
We love you and we respect you so much with everything that you have done to keep NIA going. And it was a joy and a privilege to be able to be there in the early years, pioneering it.
Loved it. Loved every minute of it. Fabulous.
30 more.
Yes. Next 30.
Mwah.